In human connections, we've been trained to chase after butterflies in the stomach, which is anxiety, really. We don't want to be triggering that in each other. That's just, it's childish love. That's kiss chase, hide and seek. I'm looking for an overwhelming sense of intimidation. Like, sure, but not sure at all. And a feeling of fear, which indicates not that there's anything to be afraid of, but that fear is present. In connection, that means pushing myself, aligning my boundaries with perhaps not comfort, but authentic expression. In connection, we should be aiming to find humans that test us and tease us out of our boxed off definition of who we are. The way I do things becomes the way I used to do things, because if the only constant in life is change, we are ever changing. Much more efficiently when we surrender to the process of change. So I need a woman in my life that intimidates me just by her very being, without trying. I don't need a woman in my life that tries to intimidate me. That's a different thing completely. Because then you have the opportunity to weigh up, well, what your heart really wants, right? Is this woman, is my soul in agreement with hers? Do I see a path towards her? Do I see and sense that that path is easy or challenging? And the challenge is where the growth is, that's where the gold is, and therefore the biggest reward. I can connect with any woman on various levels and be in communication about all sorts of stuff. But it's the connections where the silence sits so effortlessly. The silence, the void, that's where we grow, in the spaces between. Because, don't get it twisted, I could find a woman that would just worship me like a demigod and put me first before herself even. I don't think any human is actually truly after that. A soul does not desire that experience. That is forming a cult. I don't need people to join the cult of me. I alone am in that cult. The cult of us, the cult of we, the cult of me and her, where there's no one leader to distinguish. that connection is already active. It already exists. It's already played out to its fullest potential. I feel it. I am surfing the waves of that journey. In no rush. Surrendering to the flow of life and of love. Know that one day I will wash up on the shore of that. Spread out like a starfish on the beach, soaking up the rays of the sun. And then just living in a hammock, sipping fresh coconut water, metaphorically, maybe sometimes actually. Electrolytes, you see. That's what we are. We're electrolytes. We're water plus. The most potent form of hydration. And we've been through the thirst, through the desert, bypassed the mirages, and landed at the oasis, which is self-love, self-governance, self-care, ultimate forgiveness. Midnight at the oasis. The kind of love that is brought forth in divine partnerships is kind of unprecedented in this world. Geniuses have had to live alone in the name of preservation and protection. Geniuses were committed to the task of sharing their genius above all else. But now we have the luxury of being able to embody that and magnetize love. Because co-creative collaboration is the name of the game. And in the sanctity of that container, our wildest dreams, which are also the wildest dreams of God, of the earth, can come true effortlessly where two or more are gathered in my name. So, if you're in a partnership and you both don't intimidate each other, then both of you are not good enough for each other. Because you've just become padded cushions for each other. A placeholder to keep you in your comfort. And okay, we can love from a place of comfort. But the deeper you go into yourself, the deeper, the more substantial the love, the energy you can give to the world. I haven't shared intimate space with a human for so long in the physical. And just thinking about that as a prospect makes me feel sad. Not because I've lost out on anything or, I failed or... No. Just that is a thing in this world that humans have had to choose to be separate in the name of survival, but more than that, in order to calibrate to an existence which actually suits and fits the template of their soul, as opposed to just being born and having a wonderful life full of joy and overflow. But I'm ready. I've been ready to be ready. Simply because it's not an ego want. It's even bigger than the desire of a soul. It's literally the plan. It's literally our divine heritage template in action. It's the mission. In a creative world, to come together in the name of co-creation is the mission. And man and wife is the nth degree of that. I don't know whether all humans are supposed to experience a union of such a holy and sacred nature. Maybe not, because collectively humanity's consciousness is pretty immature. People are going around treating dogs like children and children like dogs, and treating their partners like items. And that's not what it is at all. It's not that I draw comfort from living an uncomfortable life, or that being in partnership is the be-all and end-all and my life will forever be easy street after that. No, it becomes challenging in different ways, and life isn't difficult, it's challenging. We only say it's difficult if we can never embrace the challenges. We can't even acknowledge that that's what they are. But those with faith, they understand that. I will say to the mountain, move, and the mountain will say, where do you want me to go, boss? My faith has evolved to the size of a sunflower seed. How about that? And she, the ultimate reflection of that. Heralds my awareness and acknowledgement of that very same thing, that blind faith, stumbling about in the dark but still moving forward. It is time. This year is very significant, and many units of consciousness will be coming into intentional union with another to live an entirely different paradigm that was never lost. It was just hidden among the decay. From utilitarian, transactional, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, to, oh, I can sense that you've got an itchy back, would you like me to help you out? Or, here's a back scratcher, don't ask again. Love. Something else. It's otherworldly. If you look at it relative to, you know, what the world's got going on. I love God so much that God is going to bless me with a woman that loves God so much, that loves God above all else. And so she can't love me as much as she loves God, because she might see God in me, but she also will see not God in me. Now, compared to God, which is just God, it's different. So yeah, as humans, we do turn to each other, but only momentarily. That's only one way of turning to God. Mostly when we sit with ourselves and our thoughts. Right, that's enough. I'm going to warm myself up by this fire. Thank you for listening.